Hello there, this is Retro Spirit Gaiden, and this is Spriggan on the PC Engine CD-ROM. Although I'm playing it on a PC. But anyway, it is a repro by the good people at PCEworks of the CD, and very high quality it is too. Unlike this intro, which looks like it's had about £3.73 spent on it, we have a cloudscape. And a castle in the sky. I don't know where I've seen that before. That's highly original. Oh, we got a Japanese dude. And a Japanese lady with reverb. Talking about how to animate a robot with 0 frames of animation by wobbling it around. Making it look like it's walking. Very effective. We have people being trapped in a robot. We have a lady with yellow hair who sounds like she's about 12. That's all good. And we have a dude with an impressively spiky haircut. And they're standing on a portal to hell. That's mildly inconvenient, having a rather large red ball poking you in the face. Look at their flappy mouth animations. Lovely. Oh, he's riding a motorbike now. Got a sprite flicker in the intro. That's no good, is it? Spriggan by Naxatsoft and Compile on your PC Engine CD-ROM is a vertically scrolling shoot 'em up. And we've got very few options here. We can listen to the CD soundtrack if we want to. Let's just play the game. Yes, a vertically scrolling shoot 'em up featuring robots that seem to come from the medieval times. And they shoot castles and other robots that look like medieval items. There's a bit of a wingman thing going on here where some of your buddies pop up every now and again to help you shoot. You've got a ball-based power-up system. Oh man, that's the best type of power-up system in my books. Collect your coloured balls, mix and match, a bit like Gunstar Heroes. Different colours give you different firing options. Red ones here are fireballs. Is lovely stuff. So I bought this repro because the original is super expensive and the repro is very high quality because I like Mushrelest, and this always struck me as a sequel of sorts to Mushrelest, and do you know what? That's exactly how it plays, sort of how it looks, and quite a lot like how it sounds, which is good for me. Like, some of these enemies look like they could be lifted straight from Musha. Or Musha. Depending how you want to say it. We've got very little parallax scrolling in this game. But the graphics are detailed. If not a bit flickery. We have loads of stuff flying around. Your weapon set is particularly impressive. Which is groovy. Nice use of colour. It's not a huge amount of animation. Some interesting background details. The music is CD, but a bit warbly. It's drowned out a bit by the sound effects, at least they are on my headphones anyway. And yeah, it's a sort of a typical vertically scrolling shoot 'em up from Compile. Very much in the Musha mould. But it's mildly entertaining, and what more do you want from a video game than to be mildly entertained? Oh, so we've got homing fire shots now. They've sort of stopped being flickery, and now they've become more solid, but now they explode on contact. And now the fireball's gone flickery again. There must be something they're doing there with the sprite limits on the PC Engine to make sure it doesn't flicker too much. We've got a background there which is aping parallax scrolling, but it's not. It's some sort of sprite. And people who live in green glass houses shouldn't fire the first lasers. There's some green glass houses in the background now. I'm making a dad joke. How we laughed. And oh look, we've got some wizards. The wizard firing fireballs back at you. I'm enjoying this game. I've got it on PC Engine Mini. I've played it a little bit, and because I've bought myself a CD-based TurboGrafx style console, I started buying the CDs, and I'm going to spend more time on this now. I've got the CD, I think. I don't tend to have my mini consoles plugged in all the time, but I will have my PC Engine Turbo Duo thingamajig available at all times to play these games. So this has got a bit of a Axlay vibe to this boss. It's like the fire boss, but instead of being made out of fire, this guy's made out of pure hate. And iron. Ooh, we've got some voiceover. That wasn't the end of the level though. That was halfway through the level. So the only thing I don't like about this game so far, having played it a bit more over the PC Engine, is the slightly random nature of the enemies coming onto the screen. And the overlong levels, they're just a bit too long. Although this one, because graphically it's got two themes, like you've got the flying over the clouds and then we've got the hovering castle, it does break up a bit, but this is still the same level. And some of the levels have environments that hurt you, this one doesn't. Which is good news for me and my cack-handed flying skills. So yeah, it's a pretty damn good game. I think this game was probably made the same year as Musha, and it shares a hell of a lot of DNA with it, I think, in terms of gameplay design, graphic design, and sound design. I've got to say I prefer it to the actual follow-up to Musha that was on the Mega CD, because that wasn't as good as this, visually, orally, or gameplay-wise. So yeah, Spriggan's a quality game. If you can deal with the flickery graphics, and if you're a PC Engine owner, you're used to some flickery graphics. I know not all games flicker, but unfortunately this is one of those ones that does. Got a castle-mounted Gatling gun. Now that is flexing. Lovely. Looks like they only fire one direction though, which is unfortunate as a defense system. Yeah, you can change your weapons into 3 of the same, and it gives you like an ultra powerful version of that weapon. The blue one is the least interesting one. It's equivalent to the blue one in Musha, as it happens, which is a shield thing flies around you. If you have 3 blue balls, you fire blue balls up the screen, which I don't feel is like an effective weapon. I do like the fireballs. I like a homing fireball too. This guy doesn't seem that difficult. In fact, he's dead. I like the posterized effect there, when you blow the boss up, so the colours get weirdly inverted. Ooh, cutscene. That's right. All of them? Really? In one go? You're going to give yourself stomachache. It's up to me. I'll eat all the bonbons I want. I don't know what they're talking about in that cutscene. It's in Japanese. I don't think this game ever came out on US systems. Maybe it did. Maybe there was an English conversion. English language, sorry. Patch. Don't know. But the cutscenes are pretty poorly animated, it has to be said, and don't really add a huge amount to the experience. Easily ignorable. Could this game come out on a PC Engine Q card? Probably. I've not seen anything in this game yet which has got a huge amount of animation on it. And the CD soundtrack, whilst CD quality, doesn't appear to be anything to write home about. It's certainly not Musha Lest. There we go, some homing flame shots. How'd you like that, you alien bastards? Answer, they don't like it in their face. Oh, he's got a green one. Yeah, it's a weird mix of the occult and robots, which is something the Japanese developers do all the time, isn't it? Well, they used to back in the day. Your flashy ball there gets rid of everything on the screen. Oh, look at the colour cycling waterfall. I think I'm going to have some sort of fit. Stroby. Tried to draw draw perspective into that waterfall somewhere, and I couldn't quite work out what was going on. Shooting Captain Nemo's submarine there. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like his submarine being attacked by a robot. We have got very unimpressive enemies flying directly at my ass. Ooh, and robofish. Don't forget the robofish. Yeah! Controls well. I don't feel like I'm never in control. Power-ups, you get plenty of power-ups coming down the screen for you to change weapons up, so that's all good. No complaints there. You don't have the little outrigger robots that you get in Musha. Don't miss them. Don't miss them though, because the weapons themselves do all the firing that you need. It's a very interesting gun emplacement to shoot. I'm being sarcastic. It's not that interesting. I think once you're fully powered up, you get a shield, and it lasts for one hit. And that sort of plinky sound effect. There you go. There's a shield on my shoulder pads. Look. Which means I can sustain one hit before I power down. I believe that's what that means. Ooh, we've got some dither transparency. Lovely. A bit of coloured waterfall. I'm going to get attacked by vegetation here, which is not something that happens every day of the week. Yeah, okay. Well, Spriggan, it's cool. If you like Musha, you will like this. It's not doing anything terribly exciting. It's not like a 10 out of 10 game, but it is a cool game. And if you like vertically scrolling shooters, and you got the ability to play it, say through emulation on your PC, it's worth having a crack. If you want to buy a repro, you can get one of those from PCEworks, and I'm sure you can buy the original somewhere for around 100 quid. So it's entirely up to you how you purchase the game, but what I would say is, if you're paying 100 quid for it, you're paying over the odds. You can, like I said before, you can play it on the PC Engine Mini. That whole thing costs you less than 100 quid. I would say though that the emulation on there, just the output options, means you do get a bit more pixel crawl than is visible in this video at least. But do you know what? I don't think it's any different to this really. So job's a good one. Get it on there. Get it on there then. Alright. Well, you have a nice rest of life. And I'll see you maybe in the next one. Ta-ra!
隊長、俺たちはここから異形の洞窟を通っていきます。
バカな。あそこはブライズバラの奴らでさえ基地を作るのを諦めた場所だぞ。
心配しないでください。こいつは俺が思っていた以上の性能があります。こいつと一緒なら必ず抜けてみせますよ。
そうか。もう何も言うまい。お前たち次第で戦局は大きく変わる。頼んだぞ。
わかりました。行くぞ、リカート。
ええ。
何かいるぞ。
今までのずっと大きな生物だ。
何？異形の洞窟に強いエレメンタル反応があったと申すか？
はっ、洞窟内での戦闘の跡らしきものも発見したという報告も入っています。
陛下、我が国の領土内に急速に接近してくる飛行物体があります。
シースフェルのやつらに違いありませんぞ。いかがなされます、陛下。
知れたことよ。良いか皆の者、奴らを一人たりとも 我が神聖なる領土へ入れることは許さんぞ。
見つかったか。
あれだけ派手なことをしたんだもの。私たちの動きは全て監視されてると思った方がいいわ。
そうだな。よし、もうすぐ奴らの本国に到着だ。奴らの歓迎パーティーに耐えられるように防御粘土を上げておいてくれ。
了解。